coaches, and spectators. We request your cooperation by supporting the participants and officials in a positive manner. Profanity, racial or sexist comments, or other intimidating actions directed at officials, student athletes, coaches, or team representatives are ground for removal from the site of competition and other disciplinary actions. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Alumni Stadium for tonight's men's soccer match. Today's contest features the Southern Wesleyan University Warriors and your Bob Jones University Bruins. At this time, we ask that you please stand for a word of prayer, followed by our national anthem. Praying tonight is Bob Jones University's Student Body President, Johnny Pierre.
Let's pray. Our Father in heaven, thank you so much for your love and your grace and your mercy towards us. We thank you for being a God of faithfulness and that your mercies are new every morning. We thank you for this time we have now to watch the Bruins soccer game. And we thank you for the players that are out here tonight and for the dedication and time that they've committed to their practices, to their rehearsals. Please be with them tonight. Give them safety, give them protection, and help us have a good time. I pray this in your name. Amen.
And now the starters for Southern Wesleyan University. Number 1, Marco Iniguez. Number 3, Caden DeFranzo. Number 6, Josiah Pitts. Number 8, Farron Nunez. Number 9, Tipton Wright. Number 10, Ryan Rodriguez. Number 11, John-Luc Rodriguez. Number 12, Diego Hernandez. Number 18, Henry Bautista Perez. Number 23, Gabriel Melendez. Number 29, Brody Schroeder. The Warriors are coached by Josh Corandello, assisted by Dr. Brandy Russell. And now, let's meet your Bob Jones University Bruins. Number 2, Rylan Bolt. Number 5, Matthias Ballady. Number 6, Dallas Albert. Number 8, Charlie Guadalajara. Number 9, Ian Arenz. Number 11, Hodari Toshime. Number 12, Anthony Ruiz. Number 17, Sandro Martinez. Number 20, David Issa. Number 27, James McCarty. And number 35, innkeeper, number 35, Cameron Braswell. The Bruins are coached by Greg Fulton, assisted by Ryan McCarty and Micah Klein.
Welcome to the nightcap of the Bruins home opener doubleheader. Earlier today, this afternoon, the Bruin ladies had their season home opener, and they tied Covenant College 1-1, moved their record to 2-2 on the year. Now it's time for the men to take the field here at Alumni Stadium. Nate Warwick here live to bring you the action as it happens. Bruins welcoming a very familiar foe, the Southern Wesleyan University Warriors. They have met 8 times previously, and Southern Wesleyan has had the better of the series matchup, winning 6 of the 8. But last October, the Bruins had a very emphatic 4-0 victory. Going to see if they can recapture that same type of magic again. Bruins looking for their first win on the season as they are 0-1-1 coming into this one. Southern Wesleyan 1-1-1 on the year. Bruins will be in their home whites, going from left to right on your webcast screen. Warriors going from right to left. Had a ton of rain earlier, but it has cleared up nicely and is shaping up to be a fine evening for some soccer. Bruins will have possession first. Not really any wind to speak of. Shouldn't be a factor, at least as of right now. Bruins with a lot of upperclassmen in the lineup, but also a couple freshmen as well. Getting ready for kickoff here, almost ready. Kushime will be starting things off for the Bruins, and we are underway. And I'm going to apologize to all of our webcast audience in advance because the gold numbers on the white jerseys are hard to read. So if I am not identifying somebody properly, I'm sorry. Or if you just hear me say the Bruins a lot, that's why. Bruins working it up through the middle. Popping it over to the side where it finds Rylan Bolt. Intercepted by Diego Hernandez. Going down the side, trying to work it into the middle. Expect both teams to show a lot of pace. Tough challenge there, but legal. Trying to work a little give and go here. It's going to be dropped back near midfield where it will find Caden DeFranzo. BJU wins the ball near midfield, looking to counter quickly. Out to the outside, kept in play, cutting inside. Nice drop off. Good chance here. Stuck with it, maybe a little too long. Warriors take over. Yeah, expect to see this kind of pace all night long. Expect to see several scoring opportunities on both sides. And I expect we'll see probably 3 or 4 goals before the night is over. Bruins showing some good patience on their end. Thias Ballady with it. His sister is actually on the Lady Bruins. Came up with an enormous goal-saving play this afternoon. Helped preserve the draw. Twishime giving chase here. A lot of pressure, and eventually just booming it away was Josiah Pitts. Not able to find a teammate initially, but Warriors will control once again. Marco Iniguez, the junior keeper out of El Paso, Texas. Bruins hope to keep him busy this evening. One of the tallest players on the field, listed at 6'4". It will not be super easy to get it over him. Battle for it, and nice little play there near the sideline. The Bruins will get the throw in. Double team sent up the middle, looking for Twishime. This one's going to come safely all the way back. No problem there for Iniguez. Warriors taking their time building out of the back. A little bit of pressure here from Twishime, trying to get things going, and it results in a off-target kick that will give the Bruins a throw-in near midfield. Both teams trying to kind of find their rhythm here in the early going. And a bit stuttered. Couple nice touch passes there. Warriors trying to find some way into the middle. Gonna drop it back. A little bit of an errant touch, but no issue. Will be gathered just fine and drop back to Iniguez. Umps goes short out to the far side. Big send through the middle. One of the Bruins got a piece of it. And it'll go all the way back to their keeper, Cameron Braswell, graduate student out of Jacksonville Beach, Florida. Bruins trying to slot this one forward. Took a bit of an odd touch there, and it will be a free kick right near midfield. Here's Bolt. Drop back out to the outside, intercepted. Bruins working with it near midfield. A little bit of time. The pass got deflected and then intercepted. Warriors looking to break. Bruins have numbers back. And we'll eventually get this one under control near the sideline. 2 people pressuring, though, and end up going out for a Bruins throw. Warriors don't have as many people on the bench, so might not see as many substitutions on that side. We'll see how things go. These early non-conference games are a great opportunity to tinker around with some lineups and experiment, test some things out, see what works well, what doesn't. So I would not be surprised if we see a number of substitutes over the course of the contest. With it being cooler this evening, I don't expect heat to be as much of a factor. It has definitely been earlier in the month. That's a big send, and it's a little bit too big, as that takes one hop, and it's Iniguez. We had some days earlier this month here in Greenville where it was well over 90. And that is not the most fun weather to play soccer in. But a very pleasant evening here tonight in Greenville. Back to Iniguez once again. 2 Bruins converging. And that one's going to be chipped a little bit too hard. So the Bruins with a throw-in in Warrior territory. Working with it on the near sideline. Chipped forward, looking for Bolt. He's going to get 2. It slides it across and just missed wide. Beautiful opportunity. Great 2 passes, but the shot lets him down. Absolutely gorgeous passing to set that open opportunity up in front of the net, and just couldn't bury it. 2 picture-perfect passes leading up to that, though. The Bruins showing some danger here. This one sent deep. Is he onside? He is. Big chance here. Shot. Kick save. Beautiful job by the grad student. Coming up big here early. First one, he's really been tested here in the first 8 or 9 minutes. That should be a foul, and it is. John Luke Rodriguez, the one who hit the turf. Looks like Caden DeFranzo will, or no, he's actually going to yield it up instead to Gabriel Melendez. This one's going to bounce around and find its way to Braswell. Well, both teams with some great scoring chances here in the opening part of the frame. But in the Bruins case, missed just wide, and the Warriors case, stymied by Braswell. Big save there from point blank range. And this is why I'm fully expecting to see some goals in this one. Both offenses with a lot of firepower. Braswell is going to drill this one down the left side and well out of play. The throw-in's going to be in front of the Bruins bench. One sent down the sideline. Hit her ricochets a couple times. Eventually gathered. Bruins playing very deep. We're going to turn and go here. Couple nice touch passes. Got to stay onside. They are doing so far. Tried to drop it back and went right into a Warriors defender. 3 nice one-touch passes, and they're off to the races. Sent forward. Foot race. That was a little bit sneaky, but also a little bit risky, as Braswell really had to be heads up and get that one booted away quickly. Again, really forcing Braswell to come up and make a play. A lot of pressure from both sides right now. Trying to go long to Twishime. And this is going to be chipped too far. Bruins throwing. Looks like Bolt will take it. Trying to do a little give and go there maybe, but didn't make the connection with Sandro Martinez. Ballady drops it back into the middle. Bruins trying to touch it back into the middle. Ball ricocheting all over the place. and will eventually go out for a goal kick. Looks like Iniguez will probably go deep on this one, but go short instead. Far side. A lot of space to work with there. Send up into the middle. And drop back centrally where Farah Nunez is waiting for it. Both teams just being relentless in their pursuit of the ball. Strong header all the way back the other way. Warriors going to get to it first, though. Ooh, good through ball. Bruins have it just outside the box. Double team here. Ooh, good chip. Just a little bit off target. Or off on the timing, perhaps, but very, very close. That ball actually stayed in, never went out. Warriors looking for a quick counter. No numbers forward, though. Good tackle, but it takes it out of bounds for a Warriors throw just shy of midfield. And the pace frantic here in the first 13 minutes. Braswell plenty of time, going to go far side. Bruins looking to go deep. Going to do it along the far sideline. It's a good run. Connection is made, but the cross is blocked out of bounds. Bruins will get a throw in. Fairly deep in Warrior territory. See if they can do anything with it. It's a good throw. In the box, looking to cross it. And it's going to go too far out of bounds. Another goal kick for Iniguez. Exciting start here. A couple great chances. One for each team. But still zeros on the scoreboard. Here's Nunez. Nunez is going to take it almost all the way up to midfield himself. You got people going down all over the place, and it is going to be a Warriors foul. Bruins still have a guy down on the ground, but the Bruins have already restarted play. There are three people that are all kind of involved in a somewhat collision. That was what the foul was called on. Player's to his feet. That's always a good sign, but he is being helped off. He is not walking off under his own power. Hate to see that. Believe it is Sandro Martinez being helped off. Freshman from here in Greenville. Certainly hope that he is okay. The Bruins will get one of their substitutes in here. There'll be another freshman that will take his place, Will Hodgkin. And we certainly hope the Martinez is okay. And that was a nice, very nice play by Ballady to even keep that ball in bounds. And it's going to be a throw in for the Warriors on the ensuing play, though. Throw in's going to be taken by DiFranzo. Drop back. That's going to be a trip, I believe, and will be a free kick near midfield for the Warriors. Bruins still have one other sub waiting to check in when able. Referee. I don't see that often. He had them stop the clock. He touched the ball for about 2 seconds. Have them resume the clock again. Don't know if he saw something on it he's concerned about or what. But that's unusual. Ooh, bad giveaway in the Bruins zone. They're able to block the ensuing pass though. And that attempted pass went off the back of a Warrior, and the ball is just ricocheting everywhere right now. Is he onside? Yes, but it doesn't matter as too much on the pass, and he goes right to Iniguez. This one's going to go all the way in. That was an interesting play. You don't often see that. Went directly from one keeper to the other as Braswell came outside the box, so he wasn't able to pick it up or catch it, so he just kicked it out of midair back the other direction. Another thing you don't see all that often. There was an offside call on the Bruins here, so keeper's going to get to boot it from not that far behind the circle, honestly. That's what we just saw. He could probably just about put a shot on net from out here. See what he decides to do. He does send this one deep. Angling for the box near the corner. Ball popped up in the air, headed back toward the Bruins goal. That's a high kick. And we could see a caution coming for that. That was a raised boot. I would not be surprised at all to see some plastic pulled on that one. Looks like he might just give him a talking to, but that is a dangerous play. Now the Warriors get a free kick in a dangerous position. Looks like the Bruins will go with a 4 or 5 person wall. Braswell directing it. Official's going to back them up slightly. Big opportunity here for the Warriors. They could definitely put one on frame from here if they wanted to. And they will. And it's a goal. Beautiful shot. And the dangerous play turns into a goal for the Warriors. Bent it around the wall into the side. Braswell unable to stop it. And it's Farron Nunez, the junior out of nearby Easley, who comes up with the goal. And the Bruins trail here early, 1-0. Well, full credit to Nunez for that strike. That was a beauty. Now how will the Bruins respond? They've come close time or two. Had one really golden opportunity they were unable to cash in on. A lot of these sends have been going deep all the way to Iniguez. And have to find a way to take just a little bit off of those and give Twishime or anybody else up top a chance. All kinds of real estate out here on the far side. Sent forward. A couple people in the box, and it's another goal. Back to back. Southern Wesleyan wasting no time, doubling the advantage. You see a frustration ball just skied, as that was basically 3 passes, maybe 2. Just cranked down by the goalie, a couple touches, and into the back of the net. Bruins huddling up, trying to regroup as they have been hit with a double whammy, giving up goals in quick succession. Well, this is a big moment for the Bruins. They've just been hit with a pair of haymakers. Back-to-back goals, hardly any time in between. How will they respond? Still awaiting confirmation of who officially scored that one. Bruins trying to come up with an answer. Can't get them both back at once, but an offside flag goes up. And the official has spotted it. This is similar to what we saw before, where big send down the side, touch or two over, shot back of the net. This time going to go short instead of long. Ooh, risky. Almost got a little too cute out there, but able to get it away. That would have been a huge opportunity. 2 players go down. Play goes on. Wind has picked up a little bit, not much. It is in the Bruins' favor at the moment. Twishime, nice move. Tried to cross it. They wanted a handball, aren't going to get one because his hand was in a pretty normal position. Very unlikely to get a call on that. Down from behind, though, and that will earn a whistle. So the Bruins, realistically, not really close enough to shoot from here, probably, but not be surprised to see something lobbed into the box, looking for a header or one-timer of some kind. It is lobbed into the box. It does find a head, but it's going to be steered wide, and it was an offside anyway. Bruins have been caught offside a few times already here. Not even quite halfway through the first half. Have to be a little more mindful of where that Southern Wesleyan defensive line is. Also, on the earlier play, again, it's great for players to be unselfish, but I think Twishime had a pretty good angle to just let one go. Put one on goal. He had a great run. Ultimately comes to nothing after the attempted pass gets blocked. Sent into the middle. Boomed away by DeFranzo. Here comes the Warriors on the counter. It's a 3-on-4. Got it through. Shot. Kick save. Big play there from Braswell. He's given up 2, but he's stopped a couple as well. Both players go down, and it will be a Bruins free kick. Get the ball back in play quickly. Bruins do have a sub waiting to come on when able. Just over halfway through this first half. Warriors lead 2-0. Got their goals almost back-to-back. Just very, very quick succession. One off a free kick and one off a really nice bang-bang pass and shoot play. That one's given away in the middle. One thing the Bruins cannot afford is to be careless in their possession right now. headed into the middle, looking for Twishime. He's able to control it. Tried to go for the shot and misses to the right. Another goal kick, and now we will have that substitution for the Bruins. David Issa coming out. And Jake Provenzano into the match for the Bruins. This one's sent. It is going to be kept in bounds. Good hustle. Big cross looking for the header. Well defended, but it will be a corner kick. Bruins with a chance here off the set piece. Trying to cut this deficit in half. High looping ball. There's a header. Just wide right. Great service. Made the connection, but ultimately the attempt just a bit wide. Goal kick upcoming here for Iniguez. Gonna go short. Ooh. Bruins actually had a chance on that and lost their footing. It's another one hopper that Braswell sends back the other direction. Ball is covering a lot of ground very quickly in this match. Onside. It's a 3-on-3. Cutting back. Looking for a shot. Got double teamed. Had it poked away. Shot is going to be skied well over. Bruins just need to calm down a little bit. Know you're down 2-0 early, but just got to keep level heads and make good decisions. And again, chooses to go deep on this one. Kept in play. It might have been better if it hadn't. It looked like that was sideline bound. Bruins certainly putting forth some good effort, but have not been able to reward themselves as of yet. That should be a throw-in for the Warriors here on the near sideline, and it will be. Bruins have put on some good pressure, but Warriors defense has been stalwart, and some of the Bruins passing has been a little off target. Bruins controlling their own end here at the moment. Just under 18 minutes to go in this first half. Southern Wesleyan with a 2-0 lead. Trying to spoil the Bruins home opener here. Pushime trying to get some separation. Gonna cross it. That one's not gonna find its intended target. Warriors take over. Nice ball into space. Getting on the end of it there was Ryan Rodriguez. Will be Warriors throw in near midfield. It's going to be taken by DiFranzo. Down the line. Able to come away with it. There was Hotchkin. And then given away. Bruins could use with just settling down a little bit. A lot of errant passes in this one. This one's sent forward. Gonna take two hops and into the arms of Braswell. Gets it back out quickly, has some space here near midfield. Pushime, gonna get it on the near sideline. Wants to curl it into the middle. That's a good ball. Found his target. Drop back, double team. Warriors defense has done a great job of really limiting Bruins' ability to get anything going, and that ball is just a gimme to Iniguez. No effort required on that one. And a promising build-up squandered. Iniguez will send this one well out of bounds, and it'll be a Bruins throw. Going to go all the way back to Braswell, who is pushed way up, by the way. If there is a turnover and anybody on Southern Wesleyan has a good leg, they could easily drop it over Braswell's head and into the goal. He's retreating now, but something to keep an eye on. If he keeps pushing that far out, there is a risk there. Cut into the middle and given away. Again, just good build-up, but got to finish. Thrown in here by Dallas Albert. See if found James McCarty. Ryan McCarty, of course, a former Bruin and now on the coaching staff. James in his senior year on the squad. We've got a foul here. Bruins free kick upcoming. Bruins just seem a little flustered here in this first half. Official's going to move the defenders back a little bit. Chipped ahead. Finds ahead, but doesn't get the right direction. And this one will be kept in play, I believe. It's Bolt who knocks it out, and it'll be a Warriors throw. Melendez will yield it up to DiFronzo. It's going to go all the way back to Braswell. He's been much more involved than he would like to be here in this one. Just under 13 minutes to go in the first half. It has been all Warriors as they lead 2-0. And that's a very dangerous ball. Bruins able to recover, but that one could have been disastrous. Sent forward. That one cleared back away, though. Warriors have been very poised on defense. Bruins' opportunities have been few and far between. This is going to be a throw-in for the Bruins just to the side of their bench. Substitution coming in here. Well, it looks like it's actually maybe two of them. We'll see here. At least one. Dushime going to get a break. Malachi Ray Tharp in, and he's getting a touch here right off the bat. Bruins able to break up that attack. Ray Tharp looking to go on the run. He is going to get to the ball first. Just a question of what he'll be able to do with it. Cuts it inside and has it taken away. Got to be a little tighter than that with this defense. They are sharp. Good touches here. Bruins build up again. They've done a decent job in this area. It's just finding the right time to attack and protecting the ball long enough to get it in a dangerous area. One's boomed away. Bruins keeping it on the Warrior half of the field. Good shielding. Back to midfield. Pass is blocked. Bruins will maintain for the moment, but lost his footing, and it will end up being a Bruins throw right in front of the bench. Another substitution is coming in. Bryce Ramler in for the Bruins. Warriors on the run, but Bruins able to take it away. Good challenge. Melendez with it. Gonna switch fields. Good pass. Trying to go into the middle. Bruins take it away. And again, pass through is deflected by Nunez. Ooh, risky back pass. Just barely able to get to it was Iniguez. Nearly a costly mistake there, but the Warriors able to escape the danger. Nunez had the first goal. An absolutely brilliant strike off a free kick. Still awaiting official confirmation on who had the second. Try to get that to you probably during halftime. Most likely. Just over 9 minutes to go here in the first half. Bruins would love to come away with something on the scoreboard here in the first 45 after yielding 2. Dangerous position here. Good job by Braswell. Able to get the ball out quickly. You just look at the field and you just, I mean, again, you're trying to pass through 4 people there. That's just not going to be the path to success for the Bruins. It's something they've tried to do several times, and free kick here for the Warriors. Something they've tried to do several times and it has just consistently not worked. Too many people paying attention on defense for the Warriors for that to be effective. Got to work the sides, work it methodically, but the boom ball through 4 people, not likely to work. This one drilled through the middle, and it's going to go all the way to Braswell. Throws this one out to the far side. Bruins another substitute waiting to check in. Bruins have had a couple opportunities. That's a great ball. Provenzano crosses it, gets it all the way through, and this is going to be a corner kick. Good defensive play there as a few different Warriors were around to make sure that didn't cross the goal face. But a great run. Getting deep into the zone. Anthony Ruiz comes off. Here comes the corner. Bruins had a nice corner earlier. This one's low and hard. Bruins do maintain possession for the moment. To the outside, kept alive. Ball is just bouncing all over the place right now. Bruins eventually settle it. So that was Hotchkin. Was able to calm things down a bit. Bruins again with an opportunity. Warriors defense, though, making things very, very difficult for the home team. Opportunities are there, just the windows are very small and the execution has to be perfect. Here's a chance, back across the middle. And offside. Once again, Bruins have been caught offside several times this half. Something I'm sure Coach Fulton will be addressing in the locker room. And again, going to go deep on this one. Just past midfield. Bruins lay this one off. Good touch down the far side. That's where they've had a lot more success is attacking the sides. This one's drilled way too far. Right general idea to cross it, but you can take a lot off of it. Again, look how far Braswell is playing up. He is well over halfway between his goal and midfield. Which again, if there's a quick turnover and a good pass, I can just easily envision with the amount of skill players on this Warriors team, somebody is going to make him pay for that. This one's crossed. Good touch, shot just over the top. What a beautiful piece of control to get that one down to his feet and rip off a quick shot, but he got just underneath it. Oh, did everything but finish. Beautiful play. Just couldn't get it on frame. 4 minutes to go in this first half. A lot for the Bruins to talk about at halftime, that's for sure. Lots of time left. Ooh, and his kick gets blocked. But Swoo there to clean it up. And then a bad pass. That's just been the theme. When there's been an opportunity, Bruins have not been able to capitalize. There have been a number of times the ball has gone back to Iniguez where it's been either really close or just flat out an issue. They've been able to avoid paying for it any of these times. Bruins have let him off the hook at least a couple times. That one takes a bad deflection. This one comes all the way back in. Big defensive save. That was probably a goal saver right there. Into the middle. That's a great ball. Fantastic. Chance here late. Takes a shot. Scores! Bruins on the board. With 3 minutes to go in the first half, the Bruins finally break through. And it's 2-1. Rylan Bolt, the junior, out of Minnesota. What a shot. You saw the opportunity shaping up. And the Bruins this time able to cash in. New life in this Bruins team as the deficit is back down to 1. And there's still 3 minutes left in this half. Saw the Warriors score in quick succession. Could the Bruins follow suit? Well, the fans here at Alumni Stadium have been waiting for something to cheer about, and they got one there. It goes out of bounds off of Provenzano. Throw in upcoming here for the Warriors. And that one's out of bounds. Provenzano appealing for something, anything to be called on that, what was perceived as a late hit. It will be a free kick, not a throw-in, so the foul was called. Just less than 2 minutes here. The Bruins getting one back late, courtesy of Rylan Bolt to make this a 2-1 game. And that's going to be another foul. And this time we are going to have some plastic shown. Going to the pocket as Brody Schroeder going to be shown the caution here with 1:32 to go in the first half. And I would say that's probably more about accumulation than anything else. Like that individual foul was not more egregious than some of the others we've seen, but I think it's just the ref's been talking to the players a good bit. Been a lot of fouls called, and official decided he had seen enough. So Schroeder goes into the books. Freshman out of Lawrenceville, Georgia. This one's sent toward the edge of the box. Goes into the middle. Cleared partway out. Bruins maintain possession. Slid through the middle. Great chance here for Provenzano. He's going to take a shot, and it's blocked. It's going to be a throw in for the Bruins, wasting no time getting this one back into play. And this one's tapped back out. Another throw in upcoming. Getting this one into the box. Coming back around. Chance for a shot. Slides it over to the outside, and it's intercepted. Booted away to midfield. Just under a minute to go. Bruins feeling it right now, trying to come up with the equalizer before halftime. 45 seconds. This one headed the wrong direction and boomed out. She's taking a shot from outside. This is going to go wide left. Optimistic from out there for sure. But the Bruins definitely look more alive here after that goal than the, frankly, somewhat shell-shocked squad we saw after those two quick goals they conceded. 10 seconds, and I don't even know if we'll get the goal kickoff, to be honest. He will let it go at 4, and that will do it for the first half. 2 goals in quick succession for the Warriors near the middle of the first half, but Rylan Bolt puts the Bruins on the board with 3 minutes to go in the first. 2-1 is your halftime score. We'll be back in 15 minutes for the second half. about to get back underway here for the second half of the BJU Bruins men's team home opener against the Southern Wesleyan University Warriors. Very exciting first half. Warriors scored 2 goals in quick succession by Farron Nunez and Diego Hernandez. Bruins got one with 3 minutes to go in the half from Ryland Bolt. Really gave a jump start to the squad. See if they can translate it into any second half success here. Teams have flipped sides. Warriors in the black uniforms going from left to right. Bruins in the white going from right to left. And we are underway. 45 down, 45 to go. Warriors trying to get their second win of the season. Bruins looking for their first. Throw in for the Bruins. Get this one in quickly. Bruins really ramped up the offense in the latter part of the first half. See if they can get that same energy back here after the break. Both teams getting a breather, and this one going down the line, and again, a little bit too far. Iniguez is going to pick it up. This one going to be blasted by Henry Bautista Perez. Oh, he looked offside by a mile, and he was. He was probably a good 3 steps past the entire back line. When you find yourself that wide open, there's usually a reason. McCarty drills this one. Foot race going to be won by the Warriors, however. Caden DiFranzo has had a busy night thus far. Bruins curl this one in. Gets deflected, chance for a shot. Squirted out to the outside, another chance for a cross, still bouncing around, and this will be a corner kick. So the Bruins with an early free kick set piece opportunity here. They've had a couple good-looking corners in the first half. Pack in the box. Delivery is low and hard. That'll be cleared away easily. Needed a lot more height on that one to be threatening. Bruins do get a free throw. Or a throw-in, excuse me, right in front of their own bench. It's going to go all the way back to Braswell. Big send down the middle, and again, just going with against all the numbers there. That is an almost impossible needle to thread. It's going to be very difficult. Bruins put that one out of bounds. Throw in upcoming here for Josiah Pitts. That's a very high degree of difficulty pass. Bruins, I think, could maybe stand a little more patient. Foul there on McCarty. Free kick looks like it'll be taken by Melendez. Sends it all the way to the box. Bruins let it bounce, and it'll go all the way to Braswell. Bruins trying to counter quickly. Twishime drifting over here on the near side, trying to see if he can sneak past. Also got Ray Tharp in the middle. This one's going down the outside. That's a great ball. Chance here for a shot. And dispossessed, swung in, and what a defensive save. Pitts comes up clutch denying what would have been a sure goal-scoring opportunity, but you just wonder why wasn't there a strong shot put on frame. Ample opportunity for the Bruins, trying to pass it into the back of the net, and denied by Pitts. What a defensive play. Take a note of that one. That could be important later. Another service they'd rather have back from the corner. Just not enough on it, and goes right to the defense. That should be a free kick. Or no, still going. Thought for sure that would be. Bruins overlapping here. Gonna pull this one back, reset. See down here on the near side, Anthony Ruiz could be in line for a run. Now overlapping him is Ray Tharp. Something to watch. Also something to watch is how many times the Bruins were offside in the first half. Trying to avoid that this half. All onside here. Chasing it down near the corner. Is going to circle back. Drop back into the middle, but no teammates there. Warriors on the counter. Got some numbers forward. It's going to find its way to Diego Hernandez. The currently has what would be the game-winning goal if the result holds. Hernandez with the second of the two SWU goals. Nunez getting the first, and they scored very, very close together. Really took some of the life out of Alumni Stadium, but big push late, culminating in Ryland Bolt's goal. Gave the Bruins some new life, and he's going to get taken down. We've already had one caution issued. Official will not reach into the pocket this time, but have already had one caution shown to Schroeder on the Warrior side of things. Been a very physical game. Nothing wrong with that, of course, but and this is, again, way too deep. Way too far for the Bruins to really do anything with. Easy play for Iniguez. And you can see what the Bruins are trying to do, but the space just isn't there. You would have to have an absolutely perfect on a dime. Speaking of perfect, that was a beautiful challenge. Chance here for the Bruins. Slid through the middle. Bouncing around. Have to take a shot. It gets blocked. Just taking too long to get that shot off. Same scenario there, and it gets blocked, and eventually it's going to be pounced on by Iniguez. They just have to be able to pull the trigger quicker. And that was something you saw with Bolt's goal. Was he did not mess around, just launched it at pace, put it into the back of the net. Bruins sometimes trying to get a little bit too many passes, trying to get the absolute perfect opportunity, and sometimes just settle for a really good one. Bruins offense certainly has shown a lot more life. Here in this one, that one's going to be snagged by Iniguez. A lot more life than we saw in the first several minutes of the contest. Bruins step in front of it. Ooh, turned around. Good hustle play. Bruins come away with it. Taken down. Play goes on. Chance here. Big save. Sliding block. Bruins can't believe there wasn't a call earlier, but it's going to result in a corner kick. Chance here for the Warriors. They haven't had a lot of them here in the early going of the second half. Bruins have definitely been pushing the issue. Big corner here. Going to go short into the middle. Chance for a shot. Gets blocked. Bruins trying to turn and go. They don't really have many numbers forward, though. Nearly dispossessed, but able to hang on to it. And they'll wisely pull back. Just no numbers forward to really push the issue at that point. Smart play here. Here's Ruiz. Nice cutback. Does it again. He's got some space in the middle, and that pass lets him down. The idea is not completely off, but the windows they're trying to find are just incredibly small. And if you aren't exactly perfect, it's not going to get through. In some ways, Bruins making it harder on themselves than it needs to be. Ooh, risky play there, but Braswell able to get away with it. Throw in here for the Bruins just past midfield. First 10 minutes of this half has just flown by. Ball is flying up and down the pitch right now. And I would be very surprised if we don't see any goals this half from one team, the other, or both. Held up a little bit too long. Trying to go to the outside. Battle for the ball on the far side. Warriors come away with it. Down the line and kicked backwards, and Bruins will control. Bruins with a lot of space here on their own end. Warriors do have the advantage of playing with the lead. But most coaches don't want to have your squad just sit back and try to defend for 30-plus minutes straight. Can definitely take a toll, and one mistake and it can be a tie game. Especially with all the firepower Southern Wesleyan has, I expect them to keep pushing the issue on offense. Again, the pass just not where it needed to be. Bruins do win it back. Ruiz goes forward and too far. Rodriguez scans and will punt. A lot of distance on this one. Got it well past the circle, and it'll be headed back to Braswell. Exciting thing for Warriors is they get Rodriguez for another year. Here's Ruiz. And this is dangerous. Risky. Talked about him having to race back to his goal. Takes a shot and fortunately goes wide. That's exactly the type of scenario where I feared that Braswell could be exposed. Fortunately for him, the Warriors with Schroeder tried to drive that all the way in before taking the shot. If they just rip a shot with some height on it that can duck under the bar, there is absolutely no way Braswell's getting back for that. It's a risk-reward style that thus far has worked out. And this one's going to be too much. Oh, what a save. Oh, well, half saved. He kept it from going out the sideline, but instead put it back out the goal line instead, so it'll be a goal kick instead of a throw-in. It's one you almost rather you wouldn't have touched, but can't fault the effort. Great hustle trying to keep that one in play. I don't know many people who would say he shouldn't have tried for it. This one's going to be punted just past midfield into the circle. And that one was a heel flick to nobody. About 4 white jerseys in the vicinity. None of them can dispossess him, as Ryan Rodriguez is just dancing around the defense. This one, good job coming out for it, was Braswell. He's going to throw this one. Lots of time for the Bruins. They have one substitute waiting. Warriors have mentioned they didn't have a lot of people on the bench, and haven't gone to it much either. Pretty much the same 11 most of the time. Here's Ruiz. He's got a little bit of space, being challenged. Taken down from behind, and that will be a whistle, a talking to. But no caution on this one. Diego Hernandez, currently the hero for the Warriors after his second, or his goal that put them up 2-0. This is a little farther away than where Nunez struck his beauty. But not a lot farther. I don't think he's going to try to put this one on goal. He isn't. Just going to the far side, bouncing around and gets cleared. Not impossible to put one on frame from there, but that would have been challenging. And give the Bruins a lot of credit. They're hustling, they're pressuring, they're attacking the ball. Sometimes just not quite enough patience, and sometimes a little too much. Good touch into the middle here. Slid out to the outside. And offside. Ian Arendz guilty this time. And he's had some wonder strikes over the years. And the later the game goes, the more likely it is you'll see some gamesmanship occurring in regards to attempting to keep that clock draining. Everybody's on side, but oh, good job keeping that in play. It's a hearty round of applause from the fans here for his efforts. Arendz, far side, header, gets knocked down. A lot of appeals for various things, and it's going to end up being a corner kick, I think. Bruins wanted a penalty, didn't get one. Definitely looked like the Bruins got to the ball first. That's a bang-bang play, very difficult to call. And it will end up being a corner kick. This is getting progressively more chippy. I'm honestly pretty surprised. We've only seen one caution issued in this one thus far. Again, the last three corners have been basically identical. Low, hard, right into the defense. Need to get some height on that. Change it up somehow. It's predictable, and it's been very easy to stop. Really hasn't let the corner kicks be the dangerous set pieces they can be. Coming off are Twishime and Rhys Solomon. Sandro Martinez, good to see him back. He went off with an injury earlier, had to be helped off the field. Great to see him back in action. Glad he's okay. Going down the line, that's a good cutback. Nice save. Getting in the way was Ruiz. That's going to be a foul. As Bryce Ramler was attempting to get it under control. Got a little bit too much contact. Baladi sends it over to the far side. Still plenty of time for the Bruins. Trail by just one. One's going to be escorted out of bounds by Hernandez. Throw in upcoming for the Bruins. They're going to go back on this one. McCarty, the recipient initially. Ballady with it. Into the middle. Back to Ballady. Intercepted on the way. On the break come the Warriors. They don't have numbers. Laid off. Chip forward and intercepted. Bruins take this one all the way back to Braswell. Bruins have definitely been the far more aggressive team here in the second half, as you would imagine, for a team trailing. They have not been able to translate it to any changes to the scoreboard as of yet. Ruiz has plenty of space. He's going to drop it off to McCarty in the middle. Send it on back. Ballady will take it in midfield. He's got some space. He's going to take it. Chip forward, and again, just way too strong. Iniguez with a rocket. That's going to take one bounce and go into the arms of Braswell. Covered nearly the entire field on that punt. He's got a cannon. Drop back here. It's left for Ruiz, who drops it back one more time. Ballady over to Braswell. And stop me if you've heard this one before. Too far. Iniguez will look to punt this one again. Not quite as far as last time, but still got lots of distance on it. Bruins will turn it to the outside. And cut back in. Keeping it out of harm's way for the moment. Good hustle. A lot of pressure from behind. Slid through the middle. Onside. Here's a chance. Breaking away shot. Kick save. Right at Iniguez, as that was a beautiful run, staying on side for Malachi Ray-Tharp, and got let down. Is it going to be a penalty kick? I believe it is. Bruins will have a chance to equalize from the spot. After Ray-Tharp had such a beautiful opportunity, but put it right at Iniguez. Bruins don't take any time licking wounds. They just go right back at it. Earn the penalty kick. And now this is huge, trying to tie the game roughly halfway through this second half. It will be on the boot of Ian Arends to try to equalize this. The senior out of Colleyville, Texas. Here we go. Say, scores! Iniguez guessed the right way, stuck his arm up, and he's got a big wingspan, but not that big. Arends notches it into the top shelf, and it's 2-2. Ian Arends coming through from the spot. And just like that, we are tied at 2 apiece. Bruins took a 1-2 punch midway through that first half, giving up goals in quick succession. And how do they respond? They get the Bolt goal late in the first half, carry over that energy here into the second half, where a little over 20 minutes in, they have tied things up. That's going to be a foul here. Southern Wesleyan. Now it'll be interesting. Now that Southern Wesleyan is once again tied for the first time in about 40 or so game minutes, be interesting to see if they change their approach at all. They have not been quite as aggressive and offensively minded here in the second half, and that did make sense given that they held the lead. But now that they don't hold the lead anymore, it'll be interesting to see if the offensive intensity ramps up a little bit, if they'll take any more chances. Corner kick upcoming here. And I think the initial returns would have to be, yes, they are. Short corner. Sent in. What a shot, and it's a goal! What a shot! Snuck in off the short corner. What a shot. That was a rocket by Josiah Pitts off the inside of the post. What a response. Bruins realized too late that they were going to go short, but that strike from Pitts was nothing short of brilliant. So again, Bruins for some seconds had tied it back up. Now they find themselves trailing again with 22 minutes to rectify that situation. Bruins have had some good offensive opportunities all the way through. Here's a good pass. Chance. He did shoot, but unfortunately got it blocked out of bounds. Corner kick upcoming. And the Bruins have really been let down by their corner kicks thus far overall. And they're going to say, no, it's not a corner kick. I think offside, perhaps. Something that Bruins have been guilty of several times. Mentioned at the top of the broadcast, expected a significant number of goals in this one, and it has delivered. 5 times the ball has found the back of the net. Warriors got the first 2 roughly midway through the first half, courtesy of Farah Nunez and Diego Hernandez. Bruins got one back with 3 minutes to go in the first half from Rylan Bolts. Then a few minutes ago, we got a goal off the penalty kick from Ian Arends. Bruins were very excited, just tied it up, and then in the blink of an eye, on the other side, Josiah Pitts, off of a short corner, cranked one off the inside of the right side post and put the Warriors right back in front again. Bruins getting a player attended to here on the field, and both teams will use it as a timeout. Just under 21 minutes to go. Bruins have showed a lot of fight in this one, but thus far the Warriors still holding the advantage. And for the second time today, Bruins will have a player helped off. Hate to see it. Well, earlier Martinez had to be helped off and was able to come back on the pitch later. Hopefully this is nothing too terribly serious. It was Anthony Ruiz who was helped off, and in for him is Asher Rednick. So here we go. Bruins back down by 1. Tied it for mere moments before Pitts put the Warriors back up in front. See how the Bruins respond here over the last 20. Can they equalize yet again? Have not led at any point in this one. Trailed 2-0, rallied to tie it 2-2, and now trail 3-2. Ooh, athletic play to keep the ball live, but then knocked out of bounds. And I believe this will be a corner, actually. It is going to be a corner. Bruins have struggled with the corner kicks, especially from this side. See if they change up the strategy a little bit. They've all been right at the defense thus far. Looks like they're not entertaining the idea of a short corner. And again, carbon copy of the other 3. Really no challenge to the Warrior defense. Got to find a way to get that a little bit higher and a little bit deeper so it can't just be easily booted away. Good challenge there. Will win the Bruins possession. Here's a send. And that one actually pushed back too far. Question is it a corner or is it a throw? And it's going to be a corner. Iniguez not able to get to it in time. A little bit of a careless back pass. Can the Bruins do something with this? Substitution. I don't think the ref sees it, though. Here it is. That's a much better service. Bruins fighting to try to do something with it, but they are dispossessed. And we'll poke it out of bounds for a throw-in. Better service, but unable to get anything meaningful on goal. Throw in here with 18 minutes to go in this one. Been a high-flying, offense-heavy affair as expected. Bruins still relentless in their pursuit, sometimes over-pursuing a little bit. Ooh, that looked like a turned ankle there by McCarty in the middle, but looks like he's okay. Watch out here. That's actually going to be a foul on Southern Wesleyan there. The Bruins will get a free kick deep in their own end. Plenty of time. And we've got a player down on the far side of the field. Now we'll resume play. Bruins controlling. Bruins crossing midfield. Trying to find those tight windows. Sent backwards, pressure. Sent back up past midfield. The Bruins the only one there to receive. Let's see a switch field here. There it is. Bruins with some good patience here. control. Sent forward into the corner. He deflected out and booted away. Again, the Bruins should be able to get to this one first. They do. Back down the line. Try to work it into the middle. Well defended. Again, just not there. Ticking down to 15 to go. Bruins able to win that ball briefly. Got it. Chance here. Into the middle. Chance for a shot. And it's a goal! Bruins tie things up at 3-3. That time, just the right number of passes. Victor Mwenapale equalizes. And the twists and turns continue. We're tied at 3. Oh, we saw 3 goals in the first. We've seen 3 goals in the second. And there's still almost 15 minutes left. Will we see another? Last time the Bruins pulled even, the Warriors wasted no time taking the lead back. It was mere seconds until they won a corner and scored almost directly off of it, not quite. But again, I expect to see what we saw previously, that the Warriors will ramp up their attack a little bit in the wake of the lead being nullified. Here we go, sent forward. Oh! Oh, that could be card worthy right there. That is a dangerous play, a ton of contact with the keeper. And we're going to have an officials conference here. The officials are discussing. I'm pretty sure he was in the box when that contact happened. It's going to be a free kick for the Bruins, but nothing further. That looked extremely dangerous, and Braswell understandably upset. However, ball is back in play, and on we go. Tension in the air here at Alumni Stadium. And if this is what the first game is like, if the rest of the season is anything like this, it is going to be must watch. Oh, that's a good send. Well read, though, by Iniguez. Good idea. Now Iniguez the one appealing. And we are going to have a caution issued here. So the Bruins pick up their first. So I believe that was Mwenapale showing the yellow on that one. Picked up a goal and a caution. All 6 goals have been scored by different people. On the Warriors side in order, it's been Ferran Nunez, Diego Hernandez, and then most recently, Josiah Pitts. For the Bruins, it's been Rylan Bolt in the first half, and then Ian Arends off the penalty, and then Victor Mwenapale. Will a 7th person add their name to that list? Still 12 minutes to go in this one, and it has been exciting. Lots of drama, lots of goals. Bruins working out of their own half. Warriors not really pressing on that side of the ball much. That ball will go out of bounds for a Bruins throw. A lot of people here at Alumni Stadium for the Bruins home opener. Great to see it. Look forward to bringing you more games all season long. You can find out all the information on the schedule, stats, and whatnot, all at bjubruins.com. Invite you to check that out for all the latest in everything Bruins. Substitution here for the Bruins. They have a throw in near midfield. And coach, I believe, is having some words with the official. Not happy about something. Impossible to tell from this far away. But play once again resumes. A number of ineffectual appeals. In fact, I generally find most of them to be ineffectual. This one cleared to the far side, but too much on it. And it will be a goal kick, not a throw-in. Just barely missed putting that on the other side of the corner flag. Less than 10 minutes to go. Bruins have trailed 2-0 and 3-2. Rallied back both times, and we are currently tied at 3. Another substitution here. Bryce Ramler off. Malachi Raytharp on. He had a great chance earlier this half and just put it right at Iniguez. Uh-oh, watch out. Diving on it. Yeah, it's going to be a big save for Cameron Braswell. Has to watch out as he does have a player coming up behind him. And we'll wait. Both teams putting on a show here this evening in the Bruins home opener. Looking for their first win. They're 0-1-1 coming into this one. Southern Wesleyan is at 1-1-1. So they're guaranteed to pick up their second something of the season. Ooh, rare misplay from the defense there. Trying to squirt it through. Put forward. Chance here. Chipton is going to be booted up in the air. That looked like a foul by the Bruins, and it was. Free kick upcoming for the Warriors. 8.5 to go. Can somebody come away with the win here tonight? If there's one thing that's been proven pretty emphatically, it's that both these teams can score very quickly. This is going to be sent out to the outside. Braswell not going to let that one go out of bounds. He's going to roll this one on out. Been a busy day for everybody. Both keepers have been kept on their toes all night long. Good pass. Running into the box. Double team, though. Staying with it. Out to the outside, and this is going to be kept in play on the sideline. Then drilled toward midfield. Headed back by the Bruins. Back into the middle. Good touch. Trying to work his way into some free zone. And there were about 4 people converging on that one. Kept it in play. Nicely done. Bruins trying to battle for it back. They did so momentarily, but couldn't hang on to it. Foul called on the Bruins here, so we'll have a free kick coming for the Warriors. Under 7 to go now. What a game this has been. It's had a little bit of everything, I think. Neither team really wants to settle for a draw in this one. Bruins, nice job getting in the way of that one, trying to work it down the sideline. Nice job coming away with it, double teamed. Still fighting for it near the line. This one's cleared out nicely by the Warriors' defense, but Bruins should pick it up near midfield and they'll have a throw in. Substitution here for the Bruins once again. And the later it gets, the higher the tension, because if one of the teams does break the tie, less and less time remaining for the other team to dig deep and find an equalizer. Down inside 6 minutes now. Southern Wesleyan led 2-0 midway through the second half. Here's a shot just wide left. Southern Wesleyan led 2-0 partway through the first half. Bruins scored with 3 minutes to go in the first to make it 2-1 going into the locker room. Got a goal off of a penalty kick about midway through this second half. And then Southern Wesleyan went back ahead almost immediately. And the Bruins just getting the equalizer not terribly long ago. That's a big foul, or a lot of contact, I should say. Is it a penalty kick? Question is that a penalty kick? It sure looked like he was in the box to me. Also, I'm surprised they're letting the clock run here. It is going to be a penalty kick. Certainly looked like it was warranted. Foul appeared to be inside the box and looked pretty straightforward from up here. Nunez will take it. He's the one who started the scoring with an absolutely gorgeous free kick strike in the first half. And now he has a chance to put SWU back up top. Nunez versus Braswell. And he scores. So Nunez gets his second goal. And now the Bruins with just under 5 minutes to try to once again tie this game. They've battled back from down 2-0 and from down 3-2. Can they battle back from down 4-3? Nunez leaving no doubt on that penalty. Clinical finish. Bruins still have time, though. Still salvage a draw out of this. Kept in play on the sideline, and now it's out of bounds for a Warriors throw. Braswell will send this one down the far side. 4 minutes for the Bruins' chances. They have shown a lot of heart in this one. Come up with the answer a number of times. Here's a chance. Crossed in, big save. And that, I believe, will be a corner kick. It will. And the Bruins need to come up with something more effective on the corner. Their last 4 corners on that side particularly have not been remotely threatening. Got to find something to shake it up a little bit. It's been predictable. This one's got a lot more height on it. This one actually has a chance. It is headed away, though. Definitely a better delivery than the previous. Another chance. Sent in. And it's going to be smothered by Iniguez. Ticking down close to 3 minutes remaining. What a game this has been. Both teams have received and converted penalty kicks. Seen some brilliant free kick strikes. Great goals in the run of play. It has been a fun one to watch, but unfortunately for the Bruins, is currently going to go down as their second loss, unless they can find a way to turn this around and turn it into their second draw instead. They've definitely shown the ability to do that, but they are quickly running out of time to do so. Just 2.5 minutes to go. Every possession becomes a little more crucial. This one going to be kept in bounds. Into the middle, header! Ball is loose, and then it's cleared away. Iniguez's defense clearing him, bailing him out on that one. And then the Bruins waste the opportunity. Oh man, that had potential written all over it. And that may be the last really good chance the Bruins get. We'll see. Still a little under 2 minutes. Not over yet, but just figure chances can only be so many. This one's headed forward, going to be booted away. Headed back in, bouncing around. Bruins flying to the ball right now, but that one's going to go out of bounds. Throw in upcoming. Down the line. And that is going to go back the other way. Bruins throw. Just over a minute. Desperately trying to find something. Going toward the corner. Headed backwards. And cleared away into the Bruins bench. Another throw in upcoming. 50 seconds. Uh-oh, here we go. This one cleared away, though, all the way to Braswell. Back up through the middle, dangerous pass. Watch out, there's that lofting ball. Braswell able to get back, though. 20 seconds. Free kick, and it's a meaningless yellow. Red card. Because that's the second yellow on Schroeder. Bit of a hollow gesture here with 17.5 to go. Second yellow for Schroeder results in a red, but with 17.5 to go, unlikely to make much difference. Braswell is going to take this kick. Bautista Perez, player coming off. Last gasp effort here for the Bruins. 17.5 seconds remaining. They do technically have a man advantage, though I'm not sure how much help that's going to be. We'll see. Sent, and it's blocked. Great play there. That was Ryan Rodriguez giving it all out for the team. And then that is going to do it. What a game. But unfortunately, the Bruins on the wrong end of the 4-3 scoreline. You see the frustration there as Braswell just punches the ball away at the end. Bruins gave it everything they had, but just not able to come up with one more equalizer, as they will fall in this one 4-3, drop to 0-2-1 on the season. Southern Wesleyan moves to 2-1-1 for them. Well, that will do it for our broadcast tonight. Thank you for joining us. Definitely a fantastic game to watch, but Bruins hope that next time they'll be on the correct side of the scoreboard. But for now, once again, your final score, Southern Wesleyan University Warriors 4, BJU Bruins 3. Thank you so much for watching. I'm Nate Warwick saying good night, and thank you so much for watching.